What's up, guys? It's the Grenade Free Gaming Podcast, number 23, with me, Michael, Knight. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right?
Hookers. Alright, he's here.
McKinley?
What's up?
Dalga?
Yo.
And Mike?
Hey, can I edit this thing when we're done?
You want to edit it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, if I get kicked or my thing shuts off, it's because there's a nasty storm outside and shit's falling on my house.
Well,
so yeah, just wanted to
it'll whisk you away to Oz.
Alright, and this week we're talking about Twisted Metal's release date that's on Valentine's Day. Counter-Strike Global Offensive and trailer was released, and then the Final Fantasy XIII-2 trailer was released at PAX also. And then we're going to be talking about the games that are coming out this week, like Body Count and Madden 12. So yeah, Twisted Metal being released on Valentine's Day. David Jaffe came out and said that in a video. I think that was the first time I saw it.
It was actually interesting because now I'll actually be able to remember when Valentine's Day is. I wake up like one morning and everyone's like wearing red and hearts and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? It's Valentine's Day. Oh, that thing with the women and they do stuff. Okay. Like I never remember. But now I'll be able to keep track of it.
I don't think this would be a very good Valentine's present, so I don't know their business strategy on this, if they think there's going to be more sales.
Oh, why wouldn't it be a good Valentine's Day present?
Because it's...
If your significant other likes games, it's like, why not?
Yeah, now there's
tell your
whole,
girlfriend she can play Dollface and you'll play Street Tooth. Problem solved.
No, I mean, I don't think it's really a thing where they're trying to make money. I mean, it's just, hey, our game's released on Valentine's Day. Yay! I mean, I think that's just about it. It's not like people are going to go out and buy Twisted Metal for their significant others.
Competing?
Unless they do the thing where they, say, I bought this for you. Oh, you don't want it? Well, I guess I'll put it in my Xbox or PlayStation or whatever.
He's funny because he's not on Xbox.
Actually, it's not funny at all.
But, are there any other games coming out on the same day as that? That's what I wonder. Or are they the only one that was like, hey, let's put it on Valentine's Day?
Well, is Valentine's Day on Tuesday? Because that's when games release.
Generally.
Yeah, but I don't think Skyrim's being released on a Tuesday. Isn't it being released on, November...
11th?
Yeah, which is
a Friday.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Never really.
Well, that's the exception to the rule. I mean, February 14th is a Tuesday. So I mean,
is it really set in stone though? Like, is that really a rule that they have to release on Tuesday, or is that just?
No, I mean it's just movies generally come out on Tuesday or Friday. And,
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Would you rather see most games come out on Fridays to be like, all right, it's the weekend, all right, yay, now I have all weekend to waste away on this brand new game. Instead of having it on Tuesday to where you might have school or something on the next 3 days and you can't really stay up late playing it.
Yeah, I mean I always wondered, but yeah. I guess it's just one of the things that they do. But yeah,
well,
the Friday thing
does make sense, but I think it has something to do with it actually being shipped out to retailers because there's no postal service on the weekend, right? So, I mean, they get it shipped Monday or Friday, then they have to organize it. So I guess Tuesday just makes sense from a business standpoint.
Wow. Alright, hold on, guys. We gotta find out where Knight is. This is gonna be out. What the fuck happened to him?
I don't know.
Hold on. Where'd Dialga go?
Oh, god damn it. Seriously?
What?
I've been talking this whole time my mic was, muted. Jesus Christ. My mic! I'm fucking it!
I was like, Knight? Okay, I don't know where the fuck Knight is.
I'm sitting here talking how goddamn these bastards for interrupting my joke, I actually made a fucking killer joke. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna be like buying cubic zirconia shit and giving it to their girlfriend, telling them it's diamonds, and they go spend the money on fucking Twisted Metal. And of course, didn't record it because fucking Mike, right?
Alright, so I guess we should probably restart, even though...
Yeah, there's this little... No.
Oh, fuck restarting.
No.
Let it roll.
Start it up, and then we get to make fun of him for 5 minutes for not knowing how the heck works.
I apologize to the general public. I had a slight dose of retardation. So, continue on.
It was actually slipped into his coffee this morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, well, so Knight didn't get to voice his opinions on Twisted Metal, and he probably already voiced them all, so we could just move on unless he really wants to.
Well, yeah.
I don't see why, it's going to be such a big thing, because everybody knows they're going to be playing The Darkness 2 for like 6 weeks after it goes out.
Yeah, but Darkness 2 sucks. Anyways, yeah, warm off.
That was the point. It was sarcasm, asshole.
Warm off.
Yeah.
Warm off. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to, wait a minute. Are you recording this?
Yes, this is being recorded.
What do you think?
Oh, fuck it, edit it out. I'm probably going to I'm just going to get off now. I got cut off because the fucking power surged. So, it's bound to happen again.
Yeah,
he is in the middle of a hurricane, people, so, yeah. Godspeed.
Yeah, so, best of luck to anybody else who happens to be on the East Coast, especially you New Yorker folks. Yeah. I'll catch you when we're not dead, or, the East Coast isn't about to get ripped to shreds. Yeah. All right. Later.
Dramatic cliffhanger for the podcast. Nice.
Yeah, let's just cut it off there. That's where it ends. Right.
Tune in next week, people, to find out if Dialga Marine was crushed by his own house. That's just kind of a sick joke. Sorry. I apologize, but still.
But, yeah, I hope he is all right. And he can still show up to work on Monday.
At least, I hope I hope the hurricane spares somebody good-natured person and he gets a 2x4 in the ass. I'm just saying.
So, alright, well, you guys want to move on? Let's move on.
Sure.
So, hopefully, you guys watched it. But, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the trailer was shown at PAX, I think just a few... Today or yesterday? Does anyone know the exact date? Mm-hmm. Yesterday. It was yesterday. Okay. And in the trailer, they showed like the old Counter-Strike and how it was like when the original one was released, and then when Source was released, and then how many copies Counter-Strike sold, and then it like was like showing a map from the old version, then it like switched over to the new one with one of the older maps. Not really that much of a graphical improvement, but I don't think that's a very big deal because I think people played Counter-Strike for the gameplay if people are still playing it today. So,
it is on a 20-year-old console. I'm just saying.
But, yeah, but this one's coming to PS3 and 360.
Okay.
So...
Nice. Is it downloadable, or is it going to be on a disc?
I do not know. Does anyone know?
I mean, is this shit worth $60 or something? Because I haven't played Counter-Strike.
And I'm wondering what they're thinking, because PC gamers console gamers don't care about by and large, don't really care about Counter-Strike.
Why would console gamers give a shit about, death matches endlessly? Just saying.
I'm saying that people are like, oh, Counter-Strike, remember how awesome Counter-Strike was? They're doing a new Counter-Strike. Those people are playing PC.
Last time I played Counter-Strike, dude, was like LAN parties in like 1994. So it's been a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Came out in,
so, I mean, there's a huge market, those mouthy 12-year-olds who don't know Counter-Strike. I mean,
guess so.
How could you not have heard of Counter-Strike?
If you're 12, you don't know anything. That's just a general rule. They may have heard of it, but I'm saying that there's no nostalgia factor for a lot of people playing on consoles.
And if we have 12-year-old fans out there, we don't hate you. Just don't get the bigger picture yet that there's more than Call of Duty.
Not a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, they dominate the market. Yeah.
That's only stupid.
And I guess they must, they must realize that this is sort of, it is something. It's a fan service. It's, something that fans of Counter-Strike will really appreciate. But it's not going to compete with any of the games on the market.
Well, you never know. I mean, it could just be the next awesome thing. It could be the next Call of Duty.
Yeah,
God knows that's what we need is another first-person shooter on the consoles. There's just not enough of them.
Well, how many of them are good?
Apparently 2.
I mean,
I don't know. Body count may rip the walls down here in a few days. I doubt it, but
you remember that Brink? That was a great game.
Oh yeah, Brink. Who can forget Brink? The game that sucks so bad they're trying to make it Fallout with DLC. You can actually mod all the characters to look like Fallout characters, and you can imagine, I'm playing Fallout, I'm not playing a shitty game. Right.
Well, I think that's just more of a thing that, because they're Bethesda, right? They have relations with Bethesda because Bethesda...
I prefer to think it's like people, buyer's remorse. Like, at least I can make it look like Fallout.
Well, I mean, they already announced that a while before the game came out. And I mean, you can get the Rage outfit, too.
Yeah, that's true. But, game sucks. You know this firsthand, so...
I mean, there's worse games out there.
See what I mean? Buyer's remorse.
But, alright, you want us to move on to the next topic? I'm pretty sure we're done with Counter-Strike. No one really has much to say on that game.
Sure. I still believe it's on a 20-year-old console, by the way.
Final Fantasy XIII-2.
Yeah.
There was a new trailer released at PAX, hinting at a returning character. I think at the end, his name I can't remember, but the guy with the boomerang, who was kind of a bitch or something.
The little Justin Bieber kid.
Yeah, that ran away from everything. Was like, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah.
Don't you play as Lightning through the whole game?
No.
Isn't she in the game?
Yes, she's in the game. She's playable, but you also play as her sister, and then a new character, and possibly other returning characters, like the guy that I can't remember, the guy with the boomerang, whose name I can't remember. You might be able to play as him, also.
Let's just call him Bieber, since we can't remember. Right?
Actually, I'll just look it up right now. But
is anyone gonna buy?
I'm probably gonna buy it.
Absolutely not.
Does anyone else think that Japanese games are hackneyed and melodramatic?
Final Fantasy is pretty much dead. I hate to say this, people don't hate me for this, but I was a huge Final Fantasy fan until they went to this OCD fucking click fest of a shit whole game that they made. 13 is just appalling. And 13-2 doesn't look much better, I have to say. It's the same shit, different day. So I want to see the new Parasite Eve or the new Kingdom Hearts or something from Square.
Final Fantasy Versus 13. Have you heard of that one? That's gonna be that gameplay is gonna be more like Kingdom Hearts if you've seen the gameplay.
Yeah.
Real time. It's all gonna be real time, and the HUD system looked very similar too, with all your potions and stuff in the bottom left.
No matter how much you shine up a turd, it's still a turd.
Have you?
I can't stand storytelling in the recent Final Fantasy games, and in anime as well. It's just unlikable characters. That's my main. They're all just so whiny and stupid.
I'm liking what Square Enix is doing outside of Final Fantasy and their dead RPG market. The new Tomb Raider looks brilliant. Deus Ex is pretty damn good. Just Cause 2, brilliant game. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with their RPG market. They just need to just stop altogether. Unless they're going to come out with Dragon Quest Part 37, just please fuck off into obscurity and don't embarrass the RPG community anymore, please.
Well, how do you know? Have you even played Final Fantasy Versus 13? Do you even know?
No, and I don't need to, because I know it's just going to keep going steadily downhill. And we had Final Fantasy XII. It was garbage. 13 garbage. I can imagine everyone since 9 has sucked in my book. I didn't like Final Fantasy X. I played 11 forever, because it was online. 12 was garbage. 13 was garbage. It's just 13-2. Odds are it's going to be garbage. Versus pretty much the same deal. Unless they come out with Final Fantasy XIV and it's brilliant, which is online, I pretty much don't care about Final Fantasy anymore. And this is coming from a 20-year fan, so.
Well, I see, it seems like the whole Final Fantasy community is very divided. Some people like the new ones, and then, other people don't.
Well, basically it's that, you have the turn-based RPG people who've been left in the dark and kicked in the face, and then you've got the action RPG people, and the action RPG has turned into, Overdrive RPG, like Final Fantasy XIII. Your action RPG people would be like Trinity Souls, Kingdom Hearts, kind of like that. But this is just a step further than that. I mean, I never clicked the X button so much in my fucking life than in Final Fantasy XIII.
So, you don't like it because they changed the game?
I don't like it because there's not a lot of strategy to it.
Well.
Yeah.
Alright, so no one else really has anything to say besides Knight, who does not look forward to any of the new Final Fantasy games coming out.
I don't know, McKinley might have a completely different opinion, or Crossfire here. So.
McKinley said he
doesn't
really like...
as far as Final Fantasy goes, I've never played any of them in the series, so I mean, I've just never bothered to...
the DS ones, Final Fantasy Tactics. It was on, those are awesome. I love those.
Tactics, yeah.
Were those, are they like a turn-based strategy type game?
Yeah, it's like, you remember not War of the Lions, but Final Fantasy Tactics. It was originally on the PlayStation 1.
It's a grid-based strategy RPG. I would say like Dissidia, or not Dissidia, Distrega, but more or less Distrega is like Final Fantasy Tactics, so it wouldn't be doing it justice to say it that way. I think it was called War of the Lions or something like that.
War of the Lions was the one.
PSP?
PSP.
Yeah. You can also go on the PlayStation Store, people, and pick up Final Fantasy Tactics if you like. If you're into retro gaming, you'll love the game.
But I like the Tactics series. I haven't played the original.
And you can get ninjas. You can have a whole party of ninjas. You'll die, but you can have a whole party of ninjas. So
let me see if I can find it on the internet.
And samurais and whatever the hell else you want. So it's a brilliant game. It's $10, so try it out.
Oh. So you guys want to move on to the games coming out this week, like Body Count, which is the spiritual successor to Black.
Yeah, that's saying a lot. If they put that on the box, I'm going to be pissed.
Just do September while we're at it.
We could do what? What was that?
There's too many games coming out, Crossfire.
We'll take this shit week by week. This week it's Madden.
Well, besides Body Count, what else is coming out this week?
Madden.
Next week, of course, Madden 13 comes out, so we can talk about that next week, and then 14 the next week, and fucking.
But anyways, Body Count. Have you guys had any chance to play the demo that came out?
Sadly, I haven't. McKinley?
Body Count?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know about it until you said it.
Well, I played it on the Xbox, and
any good.
It's not taking itself too seriously, because I don't know, I didn't really get that much of a vibe of being a story there, but a lot of what it is just shooting, and then they drop these a bunch of different kinds of orbs or something that you collect, points, they drop coins or something from Sonic, I don't know, and then you use it to use special type abilities, and the environments are somewhat destructible, and there's a first person peek and lean type system, and
I'm actually downloading it right now.
And that was pretty much it, and it's if you can imagine a first person shooter, that's what you're going to be playing.
They got some huge
I think I've got the imagination for that. I think I can handle it.
Black was my favorite first-person shooter of all time, so they got some massive shoes to fill in my book, and since Codemasters is doing this, I don't have great hopes for
it's not. It's the developers from Black. It's just.
Well, I know.
They just went under Codemasters now, and it's being published by them too.
I don't know what Codemasters does, if they just give them minimal time to put something out or what, but it seems like every game outside of the Dirt franchise is just dog shit from Codemasters. And then Dirt has its problems as well, I'm sure. But yeah.
But body count, yeah, that was decent. Definitely probably a rent, and I'm gonna be picking that up Tuesday, or not picking it up, but it's gonna be sent to me from GameFly. So hopefully I'll get that like either the first or second day it comes out, because I've had that in my queue for a while. But hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to like put up a review or something for it. Even though I said that for From Dusk, but then shit went crazy and I had to do some stuff involving business licenses and a bunch of other legal crap that bore anyone here to tears. So no one else has played it besides me. So
apparently not.
Alright. Well, I guess... Has anyone played the new Madden? Besides me.
I feel like you're talking to me because I'm the one black guy in the party, but no. No, I haven't played Madden.
I played Madden, and
I haven't played it.
Maybe Spencer's played Madden.
Yeah. Oh no, Spencer, have you played Madden? Oh, that's right, he's not here.
I'm just saying, with all those flat bill hats and the rapping and the whatnot, he plays himself some Madden.
Yeah. Our white Canadian rapper has taken the evening off so he can go to a what was it again?
Well, I don't. It would definitely not be going on right now, but I don't even know if he went out, because when I was I got a text and then I waited till I got all the way to Walmart to read it, but he said, "Can't. I'm out."
We can't say the name of that department store in our podcast. By the way,
what are you talking about? We're getting paid by them.
Bleep that out. We're not getting paid by. I'm not even gonna say the name of that unholy shithole. Like,
Walmart.
Oh, god damn it! Now we gotta edit it twice.
Walmart.
Stop saying that. Like,
Walmart. I mean, what?
Yeah, what's wrong with saying Walmart?
Jesus.
It's like,
yeah, you never know when, Walmart's lawyers are just going to be cruising the internet for small...
I can't believe they said that.
Indie gaming sites.
And next week we're going to be introducing, hi guys, this is the GFG, and brought to you by Carl's Jr. Why do you keep saying Carl's Jr.? Because they pay me every time I do. Duh.
That'd be sweet, because I'd be saying it like all the time. I'd involve every game with...
Hello, Carl's Jr. Today will be Carl's Jr. and Carl's Jr.
Yeah. We'll see about getting them as a sponsor. That'd be great to have a big-ass hamburger ad on the side. I love Carl's Jr. as well. So
free hamburgers for life. Could you imagine if I got a card like that?
I doubt it'll be free.
All right, well...
Yeah, you're going to be paying for that shit with cholesterol.
Yeah. Well, that's money.
I would love to... just a big fat ass by the end of the year.
But yeah, we can contact them, see what we can do about that. That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, Spencer's covering we'll call it GhettoCon in Canada.
Fan Expo.
Fan Expo.
It's not GhettoCon.
I call it GhettoCon. It's in Canada. Come on, like all the good cons are down here in America. Sorry for you people in Portugal that are tuning in. You missed out on all the good conventions. I don't know what to tell you. Fly to Los Angeles and go to E3 one year. See how you like that, if you can even get in.
Well, Fan Expo is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask a question about Fan Expo, but never mind.
Well, I can't really remember what I was going to say. It was going to be something about Fan Expo.
It's like Comic-Con, isn't it?
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, it'd be good to go to any
Fan Expo Canada is an annual multi-genre fan convention. It was founded by Canadian National Comic Book Expo in 1994. I think he's going there to play Naruto. Did you guys know about that he does that?
Oh, yeah.
He's He's going to be one of the cross-dressing booze babes.
He talks about how he reads the Naruto manga.
Oh, no, and you don't tell him I told you. Even though it's apparently going to be on the podcast.
No, it's recording it.
It's okay. He would have stopped probably like 10 minutes in and skipped.
He goes. Every Saturday he goes and like plays Naruto cards up at the comic book store or whatever. Like with a bunch of like 12-year-olds. Like it's him, 12-year-olds, and then like 40-year-old men.
Does anyone feel behind his back on the podcast?
Yeah, that's why it's funny that we're talking behind his back on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll see if you notice. We'll put this.
It's not going to be behind his back for long.
But yeah, Fan Expo. He's going to be there. He should have got me maybe an autograph from someone, but who knows? Probably forgot. Said fuck you to me, but yeah, they're gonna have it. I don't know what their plan was because this is the same time PAX is going on, and I guess if you're near Fan Expo, you're probably gonna go to that. But PAX is a definitely bigger convention.
Well, actually, looking at it right now, you can stop calling it GhettoCon because there were 60,000 attendees in 2010.
Well, there's 60,000 people in the ghetto, so saying, you know.
But
I don't know if Canada even has a ghetto, do they?
No, they've got black eyes, but they speak French, so they're not intimidating at all.
It has nothing to do with, black eyes.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're wearing a bandana and like a gun, but you roll up on me and you're like, "Vas-y compétent," like that's not intimidating. Like, get out of my face. I'm not scared of you.
Until even if he put the gun up to your head, you'd just be like, whatever.
Yeah, I would still be laughing at his fruity ass accent.
You a pussy. And then your brain is just all over the wall behind you.
Oh, man. I do believe our editor-in-chief just used a curse word in the podcast. That's got to be like, what, a first?
A second.
Second time ever?
Fuckity fuck.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I get paid for saying that, too. I'm advertising fuck.
We're going off the rails tonight. This is like, what, the 23rd podcast? Is this 23rd?
This is the 23rd podcast.
Nice, yeah. It took him 23 podcasts to warm up to you people. Just saying that. And by you people, of course, I mean the fans. I don't mean that, you people.
Wow.
What?
Anyways, yeah, so those 10 fans out there.
Yeah.
Keep on listening. But
I'll go with 2, actually. Yeah.
Crossfire, you're a real motivational speaker, aren't you? 2 fans?
Yeah. What?
Well, I'm being
fans?
realistic.
We definitely have more than 2 fans because I know we at least have how many views on the podcast on YouTube? 2.
4.
More than 30, I think.
Actually, we have
What's that, more than 30 on the podcast?
We have 36,412. You don't have to check. Trust me, it's going to be more than that if you go to check. So just don't even bother checking.
Yeah, it's like it's going so fast. No, it went up so fast. It did that 301 glitch where it couldn't get past that for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. We're like Rebecca Black in reverse. So every 1 minute we get 100 likes on YouTube. So just keep knowing that and don't go check. Trust me.
Yeah, because we're everywhere. We're so popular. You've probably heard of us, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
So, there's no other
around
games.
in Escalades, getting that money.
There's no
What was that?
games coming out this week. Besides, actually, let me check real quick. I just want to double check this.
Always want to check. Always hopeful, always looking, and then there's nothing.
Hey, I'm an optimistic person.
Christmas must suck at your house. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
What do we got, Bob?
Oh, wow. We just got a person on our Facebook page that likes the GFGN. Check that out just now.
Wait, what's that?
Just now I got a thing. Yahoo Messenger sends me a message that pops up on my screen whenever we get whenever I get an email. And apparently I just got an email that likes the GFGN. So
Sweet.
We got another fan just now, people. So we're up to 5. Kick ass.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. All right, I guess Madden NFL 12, this is still going back to Madden, but it's coming out for the PS2, apparently. I don't know if... And apparently its average score is higher than the Wii version, if anyone else cares.
PS2, wow.
By the way, Liam, that was for you. our new fan. His name is Liam. So
Liam.
Yeah, shout out to Liam.
Yeah, shout out to Liam.
Wait.
Thank you.
Can we legally say his name?
I don't see why not. It's not like I said his last name.
It's not a social security number.
Living, so.
Right. Well, let's check if we can find his password on the web.
If you go on talking about Liam Neeson or something, you might be in some trouble. But this is one of our fans, and
unless he accidentally clicked this and he was like, "How the fuck do I get rid of likes?"
I prefer to think it wasn't accidental, and all. So
he's actually tied up in my basement right now. I forced him to like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook, goddammit! I'll take your toenails off with a pair of pliers. Click the fucking button.
Gosh, people are trying to add my account that's separate from my main Facebook account on the one I use for the GFGN. People are trying to add me on that one too, and it's just like, what are you doing? No.
Well, you need to consolidate your shit there.
Yeah, I should change my name to fuck off or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that'd get you a lot of people on Facebook. Just saying.
Well, it's the account I don't want people to add me on. This is just to be the administrator on the GFGN Facebook page.
Did you want to make that announcement about the new contest scheme? Or I say scheme, but it's not really a scheme. That scheme sounds so dirty, like the con or what it's a reward thing.
Mm-hmm.
You want to save that little nugget for next week, or would you like to go on and mention something about that, or just
yeah, why
tease people? Let's tease them. I say.
So, I guess every month we are going to have a type of contest, and it's random. And all you have to do is like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and then we'll do a random drawing, and whoever gets that random drawing gets some type of prize. And I will most likely personally mail it to you because the emailing thing did not work out too well last time. So if there was,
did you tell them what they're going to win?
Well, it could vary.
We're gonna hit up Dialga Marine with a paint roller, and then we're gonna press his tits to a piece of paper, and then he's gonna sign it, and we're gonna send it to you in the mail. We're gonna send you a print of man tits. That's what we're gonna send you.
In his defense, they're very big, very, very shapely man tits.
That is if he survives the hurricane.
Hey man, hey, he's going to the gym, so what? He's trying to.
He's doing that now.
Yeah, he actually said he had to go to the gym today. So
I think he's trying to impress the Marine Corps recruiters.
He's gonna be pissed that we're
what
talking
is
about
with this? We're just like stabbing our editors in the back.
Right,
not here.
It's a shit week. What are we supposed to talk about?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is better than nothing.
I could read off all the names that I've come up with my Skyrim character. There's so many. And as I'm writing them down, I'm hating myself more and more. What is wrong with you?
I'm naming my character Nutty McFuckballs.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do something like that. If I don't go with a serious one, my name's gonna be a nuclear horse piss.
What's one of your serious ones? Like Theodore or something?
No, Vitor Wolfsbane. It's a reference to North. Google it.
Wait, have you ever even played fucking Oblivion or anything?
Nope.
He's gonna name. He's what is it? Theodore? Who the fuck names a RPG character Theodore?
I didn't name my guy Theodore. That was just the first thing that popped up in my head. You want to know what I named my guy?
Elvin or Simon? Which one is it?
Michael. Because I'm that original.
Michael, you like to live vicariously through a pasty little stick man.
Well, his life was more entertaining than mine.
I be killing dragons.
Well, hey, you didn't kill dragons in Oblivion, did you?
No, actually.
I think my guy in Mass Effect was Carlos.
Carlos, really?
Cool. But, what else? Is there any DLC coming out this week? Does anyone know anything on the PlayStation Store? That's something we could go through.
Not till Sunday, when Zephyr releases a drop. They keep it so secretive. Like, what the fuck is it going to hurt to tell us, on Friday what the hell's coming out on the next Tuesday? I mean, they should at least have some kind of loose schedule that you can, tell. Well, on the 23rd or whatever, this may or may not be coming out.
Well, you can go
plan forward for it.
Individual game sites, and if they've got a demo or DLC, they've usually got a planned release date. So if
what are other game sites? I've never heard of this strange phrase before. You mean there are other sites out there like us? Oh my God, there's life.
There is no IGN, only the GFGN.
Yeah, I basically canceled out all those sites in my mind and just said, we're the most popular on the internet. We're the only ones doing this.
Yeah, it's called denial, actually, but...
Just so everyone knows, Mike is going to be right back.
Yes.
He could have just said that, but, I guess he had to be all like...
He must have had Taco Bell today. I bet that's what it was. I'll ask him when he gets back if he had Taco Bell today. Actually, he lives in Canada. I don't think they have Taco Bell.
Just a random question to throw out there. Have any of you guys played Minecraft?
Minecraft, no. But I heard it's coming to Xbox, though.
True. But have you played the PC version, the only one out right now? I guess it's for Mac, too, but...
No, not really.
No?
I don't play games with a keyboard.
Well, anyways, I don't know. Guess there's an update for that game.
If I could mod a controller, I'd give it, the old college try, but if it's based solely on a keyboard, then fuck it. I have no time for that shit.
Oh, Team Ninja will consider a Vita game following Ninja Gaiden 3.
Didn't they just make Enslaved?
Ninja? Team Ninja?
Was it Team Ninja that made Enslaved?
No, that's isn't that Ninja Theory?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. I was fixing to say fuck them, but fuck Ninja Theory.
No.
Game was terrible.
You didn't like Enslaved?
I did not like Enslaved. I thought it was garbage.
Yeah, I thought it was offensive.
You thought it was offensive to what?
I don't fucking know.
Good games?
Which was Enslaved? Was that the one with
yeah, of course, the black
monkey guy with the staff and the surfboard?
Yeah. Well, he had the staff. I never saw a surfboard, but he's got to carry that bitch around. It gave me Sheva flashbacks.
Yeah.
And I was clammed up and went to my little stone cottage in my head.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was a fun game. I don't know what the hell you guys are flipping out about.
Yeah, terrible.
It was at least a rent. A good game to go through. I mean, what else was coming out at that time?
You're the most jaded gamer, Knight, and I think it's because you play every game. Like, I've got 2 games all year
I do.
I look forward to, and I think you're sort of ruining video games for yourself.
Not ruining video games. Credit it's due. Like,
I'm just saying, like, it's always, I played this game, it was fucking shit, then why did you play it, dude?
I don't know. I play every game, almost every.
You play crappy games and then you act like you're surprised.
Wait,
act like I'm surprised? I actually, I went into Captain America thinking it was going to suck total balls, and it was an.
I'm just saying, I'm always hearing.
What about Call of Juarez?
Oh, Call of Juarez. That was shit for 2 reasons. 1, because the game was shit, and 2, because we had to co-op that game with my bed, I'm fucking it. So, Silent Strike.
I don't think most people get that reference. He's more how'd they get past the FDA?
We have that video out there. We have that video out there.
Don't worry,
GFT channel, and I'm pretty sure
it's not on the GFT channel.
It's on Dialga's YouTube channel.
Yep.
And, well, at least the Dialga people out there will probably end up getting...
Dialga people. There's 2 types of people. There's regular people and there's Dialga people.
If not, I'll go on and solve this mystery. For the rest of you guys, look up a video called Drunken Justin Bieber in PSN Chat on YouTube. And it's posted by Dialga Marine.
And he's totally legal age, so don't question anything about it.
He's an idiot. He was completely drunk out of his mind, and... we were making fun of him for being an idiot, so there you go.
Man, this is probably the most craziest week ever for podcasts, 'cause we've had so many topics that actually last, like, a minute. No?
Well, yeah, well, I feel that they would like some kind of banner out there from the people on here, so... We should be starting the new show on Tuesday, so there's that. Well, Tuesday, we're going to record on Tuesday, it'll be up on Wednesday. So the premiere of the new show on the GFGN will be up Wednesday.
Which we don't have a name for, but,
We don't have a name for it yet, but I was hoping the public could come up with something, that...
I don't think our...
names or whatever.
30 fans out there that...
What is this 30? You keep saying 30 people. We have a lot more subscribers than 30 people.
Well, yeah. But I'm talking about our regulars, not our once-a-weekers.
Once-a-weekers. What do you want them to be?
I was just making up shit. I don't know. I should really start tracking all the traffic and what is our most heavy day in traffic.
Yeah, that would be something the editor-in-chief would do. Hint, hint.
Yeah, maybe. But what else? Actually, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Because I've been scouring great random shit, trying to figure out something. Nope. No one can think of anything.
Well, give us 2 seconds to come up with something. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing. Well, I don't really know. What is
we were talking about this before the podcast. The Uncharted 3 Collector's Edition.
Oh yeah. You get Nathan Drake's necklace with the ring he wears around his neck, and a statue of Nathan Drake, and that you can put on a little pedestal and like it's a altar. Masturbate and praise.
Also, if you go to the website right now, there is a unboxing with Nolan North.
Yeah.
That's Nolan North unboxing the collector's edition.
Like he's not covered enough on the internet. So go check out Nolan North opening a box.
It was pretty funny. It was entertaining.
He is like just Nolan North. Like that's the guy that the gamers are.
I just wonder if he's any kin to Peter North. The porn star from the 70s.
No, I don't remember 70s porn.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm just saying the name sticks out. No pun intended.
Well, I'm just saying.
Also, you get a steel book with it, people, and that's never been heard of before. They put a game in a steel box and they give it to you.
I wonder if Nolan North tries to act like he's famous, like walking up to girls in bars. Yeah, my name's Nolan North. I did the voice for some.
I don't think he would. But I don't know the guy.
You never know what people are gonna, get full of themselves about.
I played the Commander General.
Hey man, have you ever checked this dude's IMBD thing? He's in every game imaginable. The list just is like, I don't even know. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna look that up.
From what I understand, he completely failed at real acting, so he had to do voice acting.
Yeah, so he did voice. That's what voice acting is.
I actually loaded up Transformers Dark of the Moon the other day. I was playing it, and within the first couple of levels, this Commander General comes up to tell you about the mission, and it's fucking Nolan North. I'm like, really? He had to get into the Transformers as well, right? He's done everything.
Is the podcast over?
It's 2. No, we're still recording. Why?
God.
You're not even paying attention?
You don't even come in and say, warn us with a message or something saying, is it over yet? Nolan North. He's going to be in a movie with Rob Schneider. And Tim Curry.
Is it the hot chick too?
Annual Cummings. Some lady that I can't pronounce, but he's in the top 6 people on the cast list, so he might be in it a little bit. It's called the Outback. It's called the Outback. If anyone cares, I don't even know what movie that is. But he's the Penguin in Batman Arkham City. Anyway.
What?
He's he's Nathan Drake. That's
Wait, he's Danny DeVito in Batman.
Yep, yeah.
He's actually going to be sitting there going, Batman, blah, 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 blah.
Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Pretty Little Liars. I don't even know. He's in Pretty Little Liars, that ABC Family show.
Who gives a shit?
Young Justice.
We really need like a real, Mark Strong, freaking, on in Space Marine.
Oh. Scooby-Doo mystery. I don't even. Cartoon Network Punch in Time Explosion, Mad, SOCOM 4, Portal 2, The Avengers, G.I. Joe.
He is incredibly successful without being successful at all.
I want to know how much money he makes. Like, how much money does he have with all these games?
It's probably negligible compared to like a real voice actor, but just doing so much of that, I'm sure he's lining his pockets pretty well.
Oh yeah, $20 a pop
too. I don't know.
At least he's got Burger King money,
Yeah, he was in Bleach for one episode, I guess.
Does it say who he was in Bleach? Yeah. Now I'm curious. I must have missed it.
You're gonna go back and watch 300 episodes of Bleach trying to.
Oh, by the way, Jim Cummings. As long as we're speaking of voice acting, Jim Cummings, who's the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Darkwing Duck. He's going to be in Skyrim. He is in Skyrim. He's one of the voice actors.
The same guy did Winnie the Pooh and Darkwing Duck?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Really?
And he's in Skyrim.
Whoa. Hold on.
So there's an in there. Of course he does other voices, I'm sure. But I know for sure that there's an in, and he's the main, and he's the proprietor.
Nolan North even did some type of voice acting for Conan or something. Flaming Sea. I don't even know what this is, but I guess he was a voice for something on Conan.
Conan the Barbarian or Conan the late night show?
The show on TBS, yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit.
It was Madara Uchiha Naruto Shippuden.
Naruto? Are we going back to Spencer?
And that's why he doesn't really seem to have like a distinctive voice. He's not like, like D. Billy Williams. He just sort of talks but he's the go-to guy apparently.
Yeah.
He's got a major in journalism, by the way. Of course, there's a reporter. Nolan North.
Oh.
Wow.
How much good does that get you? Major in journalism?
Yeah, he was a reporter for a year, but apparently he makes more money doing the voice of everything.
He's in Valkyrie Chronicles 2?
Valkyria,
yeah. Man, I'm still in. Those ones I was reading off were just in 2011. I could go into 2010, 2009.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Holy. Wow. His stuff goes all the way back to 2003, 6 Feet Under, Like you see that when he was in actual shows and stuff, Jag. I don't know.
I think it's funny nobody gave a shit who he was till he was the voice of Nathan Drake. Now everybody's curious as to what else he's done. That's what IMDb is good for. Checking out.
Man, he was even in
failed careers. He was in what?
He was in Call of Duty 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ben 10. Final Fantasy XII? Really? Wow.
What?
He was in Dragon Age Origins also.
Really? What did he play in Final Fantasy XII? Since we were talking about that earlier.
And then, this is another thing about Dragon Age Origins, but the voice of Chloe was Morgan, I think, in Dragon Age Origins, and then the king that... who's the bastard son? I can't really remember, but he was the voice of Flynn in Uncharted, and he's in Dragon Age Origins too. They get around. A lot of these voice actors get around.
Yeah, it's like Hollywood. They just keep rolling dice, and let's take Rob Schneider and fucking this asshole and put Martin Lawrence and put them in a movie together. They just throw darts at a board anymore. They don't give a shit if a movie's going to be good.
This might make us what do you say, 50 million, 20 million?
Yeah, they don't even give a shit. Like, they're completely out of ideas in Hollywood. They're just remaking and rebooting every goddamn movie franchise ever known to man. They made Fright Night, for fuck's sake. They remade Fright Night. I have no joke for this. They just said somebody actually in Hollywood greenlighted that.
Hold on, McKinley, you there?
What?
Didn't you say you saw Fright Night?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it, real quick?
It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Colin Farrell's good. It's interesting enough, I think Colin Farrell, bit of a douchebag in real life. He wears douchey clothing, but he's good at his job.
The last good movie I saw him in was Phone Booth. So.
Oh, when was that? 1980?
No, it was like 2003 or some 2002. Shit. Yeah, 2002, something like that.
Phone Booth,
yeah,
2002.
Where Kiefer Sutherland was in a fucking sniper tower.
I think it's the hats. It's the hats. It makes them look like an asshole.
Alright. I think this is a pretty good runtime. I think we BS'd. So, Knight, you know what to do?
Okay. People out there and on the East Coast, stay safe. Stay under a rock or something, but not so much as to where you're not hearing our podcast. Thanks to Liam for signing up. Hopefully Dialga will be safe, with the exception of that 2x4 hanging out of his ass. Spencer is covering FuckNutCon or whatever that was, Fan Expo, I think it was. Expo. He's covering that for the GFGN, so maybe he'll come back with some goodies. Probably he'll just come back with a lot of Naruto cards. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. So, check out the site later on this week. We're going to have new details about the first of many prizes you can win from the GFGN. And for everybody here, I guess we'll see you next week.